all have to be scared. You just get a blink, you lock him down. It's going to be a kill.
And I like that they were able to last ban this Meepa, the TA, because that is like the perfect hero for the way Fnatic plays, and Abed. And once again, Fnatic saving their last pick for Abed's hero.
Every time. I'm pretty sure that's what you do.
Yeah, if you got a superstar, right? Make sure you put him in a position to succeed. A full 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Lots of time to consider anything that they want here.
So do they think it's going to be Kunkka middle then, like guaranteed? But I mean, they could switch it to Morphling middle, right? If they truly need, or they.
I would.
They're
guess
wide open.
It's Kunkka, but you never know.
Yeah.
You got a lot of options as well if you're Fnatic. I think it's a pretty nice Storm, but Invoker's really nice too. I like it.
There's their game-winning hero on that side, and it's on Abed, your playmaker, and one of the best in the world again.
And another hero great to set up with Nyx Assassin. When you're running Nyx 4, you need this assassin-type hero, right? Because you're going to have the stun, but you need something to find and finish the kill. They had TA last game, they have Invoker this game. Once again, they're in a position they can play very fast, really high damage heroes, and supports that once again can both rotate and help set up kills.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to go the initial Exort build into the Quas and more primarily Wex build like we saw before?
I think both work. I think the Quas Wex would be quite nice because you want that Spirit Vessel ASAP. You are playing against the Morphling, so.
So what are we thinking? Is this going to be a tie? Grant, you're up first.
I'm thinking about it. I just like Fnatic's draft a little bit more. I think you have Abed on the playmaking hero as well. You're MP on Bloodseeker. He's going to move around. He is going to get kills. He doesn't just sit in a lane and farm. He actually actively looks for kills. And then Abed will as well. And they're just going to eventually win, I think. 30 minutes probably.
Okay.
I'm going to go Secret. I can't quite remember everything that was on Secret's lineup, but there was a couple of things that I liked about there.
Weaver.
They have, actually no, there's no way I'm going with that support Axe.
What?
Actually, I'm going to stick with
I actually like support Axe.
I like support Axe too, but I don't feel it.
Secret, I'm going to go with Secret. I think they'll execute. They need to win the lanes and then collapse. You need to rotate hard, bring the root. The Absolute needs a great game, and Zai's got to get active.
Last time as well.
Huh.
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
You went again against Grant, and you were wrong. You're going to go
I
against
understand who the true drafting master is here.
Yeah.
So
Even a broken clock.
Piggyback on Grant.
All right. It's time for the second game of the Grand Finals, and none other than Odie Pixel and Fog will bring it to you.
Thank you, Shiva. Yes, game 2 now coming up of Fnatic and Secret in this best-of-5 series. And we do indeed have a Puppy Axe, which is going to be very exciting to see. Sort of mixed opinions on the panel. You know, we have sort of seen other players play it. Eternal Envy, he's made it, tried to make it work a few times and shown us what you can achieve with this. What do you think the thought process is here for Secret to say, we want to have a position 5 Axe?
That is a very good question, Owen. And we're going to find out.
We are. We're going to see what he's able to do with it.
Did you get to see the games where Envy played?
I did not.
I did not get to see them either. So
we're about to learn something.
We're about to learn some stuff here.
Some Puppy Axe. Secret down a game in this best-of-5 Grand Finals, but not sort of phased away from trying something different. They tried an anti-mage in game 1. I'd say that's a little more extreme than a support Axe in this meta. But they'll settle for a support Axe this time. See what Puppy's going to be able to do with it. On the other hand, of course, Fnatic. They've got some scary stuff. They've got that Invoker coming through again. We've seen time and time again how well Abed can have in terms of a game with it. And comfort here is really all round elsewhere on Fnatic's lineup. A couple of Platinums, as we can see, a Platinum Invoker and a Platinum Crystal Maiden. The jabs to some absolute fabulous pot.
So I guess the Axe, I'm trying to think, like, versus the Bloodseeker, okay, Battle Hunger, Bloodseeker, you've got your amp damage, you'll Blood Rage off the creep wave and all that, but if you have, like, your spin early on, and you just, like, keep walking up to this Bloodseeker and he wants to, it's pretty scary to go for those last hits, right?
Especially when you Blood Rage, You're taking a lot of boosted pure damage back on yourself.
I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to be doing here. Right now we're seeing this aggressive position coming out from the 3 down bottom.
The
leaving the
battle
Morphling
begins.
up top alone. I was also like, I'm just looking at this, and every time I see Morphling picked up, my head starts going crazy because I start to think of all the morph mechanics that he can try to do inside of the game too. So that's why I'm like really just thinking a lot here.
See down bottom, Secret looking to go aggressive here. They do have the ward down though, Fnatic. So Fnatic aware of this sort of movement from Secret and
Smart
Dean
TP.
in turns just hugging the tower, making sure they don't go anywhere near the creep wave.
immediate swaps coming out. We see Nisha also being stalked by DJ, gets pushed all the way back to the tower. He has to TP to his safe lane as well. So Puppey going to be the one who's just securing the lane. And I guess the panel was mentioning it is similar to the fact that he's going to do the same thing that an Ogre would like to do, right? It's like you're just going to throw your Battle Hunger, whatever, you're going to run at them and right-click them. Right away, Ice. He gets Battle Hungered, but he kills a creep instantly, so it does get removed. But yeah, okay, Puppey's just going to play the zoner. All right, not going to play in the Bloodseeker's lane then.
We'll see what happens in the mid lane. Obviously, last time round in the matchup, Abed had a very good time in the lane. This time round, Kunkka versus Invoker. Mid one should have a much better time in the 1v1. Right?
Yeah, he should have a great time. Yeah. I mean, Invoker's still going to be able to get their farm, though. Once you get your levels up, your Forge Spirit, you have to protect your Forge Spirit, though. If you get it, like, torrented and it gets cleaved down, that's when you're going to see the Kunkka really pull super far forward. But I've seen Abed in matchups that are extremely unfavorable for an Invoker, and he actually does great for it most of the time anyway, so he is special. But right at the start, already, Secret looking good in all 3 lanes. Having this Weaver down bottom, having the Morphling up top. They have secured the first 2 waves nicely.
They certainly have. At least double CS, if not more, in terms of all the core matchups after those first waves. DJ, so back is to try and come in and sort of disrupt the sideball, but Nisha and Puppey doing a good job of just making sure that he can't get too close to first. From mid lane, good torrent here from mid one. Again, just keeping Abed on his toes. An 8 for 4 against 5 for 1. Keeping mid one at a nice and comfortable lead here in this 1v1.
You know, at first glance, when I heard like Invoker was picking Axe, I was like, oh, Axe plus Invoker, Cold Snap Battle Hunger, the old meme. But no, yeah, of course they weren't on the same team. So.
They do have them all, as you say, you know, never know. Nisha might be lucky turning to Invoker when he grabs the Cold Snap.
It could happen. But that's not why they did it.
It's not happening anytime soon at these early stages. There's bottom lane. Yabzor looking towards Jabs. Jab needs to do something here to help out MP. Is MP getting dragged back, and Fairy Fire will keep him alive. Only just MP having to back away, and we're certainly seeing the pressure of Secret on this bottom lane. As you can see, MP only 4 last hits at the moment on this Bloodseeker.
This bottom lane is actually the biggest battle of Magic Stick that I think you'll see in a lot of games. Like, sure, you see the Bristlebacks and stuff, but Weaver and Rubik, you're going to be spamming spells. Bloodseeker's constantly spamming Blood Rage over and over again. So yeah, it's stick battles non-stop down here. Whoever gets more stacks. And MP, he just used his salve, walked up, gets bugs on him, gets dropped down to 300 HP again. They are putting so much pressure. Mid one is getting a crazy amount of denies too with that high-level Tidebringer versus Abed.
Absolutely. 10 denies at 3 minutes in that middle lane. We know it is a matchup where we've seen before when they do want to get Abed on the Invoker, they will try and ban out the Kunkka. And obviously for other reasons this time around in the draft it was left in. Secret have that very favorable matchup. The mid one is having a million times better in terms of that lane as top. Trying to chase down Puppey using the Spike Carapace, but Puppey's got the stick charges. Will be able to get underneath the tower turn with the Battle Hunger. In fact, Ice. He's the one getting punched down low by Nisha. South of the ready, Ice will be able to heal back up, and he is the one core really on the map at the moment that's sort of having a comparatively good time.
15-12 mid one, 9-8 on Abed, so he's also getting a decent amount of denies too. And the big thing is always going to be catch up. It's like the Invokers, it's the Sunstrikes, right? Around the map, that's how he's going to be able to catch back up if he does fall further behind.
They've got good setup. They got with the CM in one lane, the Nyx Assassin in another, so 2 good solid early laning lockdowns that could find those kill opportunities.
Top, speaking of that Sunstrike, does connect onto Nisha first. She will be fine here. He does have a lot of stick charges too, but DJ's just going to keep chasing him, be annoying. And when they do put pressure on those lanes, it allows MP to have a bit of a better time bottom. But this bottom lane is really a disaster. It's just really a disaster for Fnatic. You see the Crystal Maiden is actually getting the majority of a lot of the last hits, 10 on Jabs. He's getting Blood Rage constantly from MP so that he can try to harass, but that just makes it so the lane pushes out, and then MP has a harder time farming as his Bloodseeker.
Top tower is under attack.
I mean, what's sort of going to be the play from Fnatic to do something about the fact that all 3 lanes are struggling? Is there any sort of move for, you know, turning one of these side lanes into a tri-lane where they could look to try and pressure a core or Secret and sort of get that early kill to knock them off the map and give the space and time for their own core to catch back up in farm?
I think just watching DJ's movements mostly.
That's one lane. Zai going in, does get Bloodbright silence, but Jabs incredibly low here. They'll get the kill. Zai with the Fairy Fire. He's able to stand his ground, continue to punch into MP. At the same time, up top, Nisha also found the kill onto DJ. So Secret getting kills in both side lanes to begin the game off as 2-0 lead is there. As you can see, of course, all 3 cores of Secret starting to really, just at a 5-minute mark, get themselves decently ahead.
Mid-1 able to... He gets cold snap, so he knows he's safe to be able to just TP home to refill the bottle with that X mark. Yeah, all 3 lanes just look fantastic for Secret this time around. 18 denies. Level 6 now on mid-1, so they could have set up. MP?
He's probably going to go down here again. The bugs are out upon him. There is a slow from Jabs. Jabs trying to take that bug off MP, but Zai's in. A couple of hits with the Gemini. That's one kill. They may even get Jabs as well as his armor starting to tick down low with the bug upon him. Indeed, it will kill him as Zai. A double kill for him as this time round compared to game 1. Secret, with the way that they've laned this 2-1-2, it's working out already a million times better. Zai is being enabled, and he's able to have a good impact at the beginning. He's top of the net worth with these kills that he's finding. Yeah. As the problems that Secret had early on in game 1, they've totally made up for it here. They've taken a different approach to the game, and already we're seeing Fnatic struggle tenfold.
Yep. I mean, mid-1 is playing this mid matchup like incredibly well. He hasn't actually been pushing the wave out too much, so it's not like it's under Abed's tower for him to farm fully. We were talking about Abed having 14 last hits about, what, 2 minutes ago or so, right? He's still only up to 18. He's not really getting much of anything because the way mid-1's playing this mid lane with his Tideburner in control. And MP just continuing to get pressured over and over and over again.
They're diving in. Zai is right in behind the tower. Yapsu's coming through as well. They've got the telekinesis. MP's got the stick charges. Is it going to be enough to get him out of there? There's going to be a TP as well by looks of it towards the shrine on the top from the Kunkras. Mid-1's looking to make a play. MP will not go down, but with the TP play from Mid-1, he's got the trap and control onto DJ. DJ will pop the spike carapace, and Mid-1 will simply wait it out, drag him back with the X mark, and get himself the kill. He's chasing down Ice here as well, doing significant damage. The boat's going to be coming down on towards the shrine. Ice is able to step towards the side. Mid-1 looks for the angle, gets a decent bit of damage out with the Tidebringer. The heal, bring the Ice back up to full. They've got the call. DJ coming in with the TP will stun the Axe, but Mid-1 still chasing down Ice. Can Ice play his way out of this? An X-Mark Torrent coming through, extra TPs coming in. Ice falling low, but the heal's there. Stick charge as well as Ice will survive with the cleave. The Tidebringer Mid-1 gets just the right angle to find that kill. A Sunstrike will be attempted, but it's off the mark. Mid-1's getting gone up, but the backup's now hit from Nisha as Nisha comes in. Waveforms forward. The Torrent as well from Mid-1 will get him the double kill. As Mid-1, as you said, he TP'd to the shrine. He had the haste rune. He made such a rotation on that top lane. And just absolutely dismembered Fnatic.
You see how he's he just has like these brown boots and brown boot stout shield in the bottle, and he's just standing on the tower there, getting the perfect like little side steps too. He even takes the perfect like avenue too, dodges the Sunstrike. He doesn't know it's coming there anyway, but dodges the Sunstrike, able to turn and get multiple kills too with that Tidebringer and that nice Torrent at the end. As a 3K advantage, 7-0.
Yeah, we've seen this from Mid-1 so many times. He's just very good at realizing the right moment to leave his lane and to make those sort of plays. Pays off every time. The bottom lane Jabs going to be chased here by Zai. He's able to get the Shikuchi off before the Blood Bright Silence hits. It's another kill for Zai. Now dominating on this bottom lane. Mid lane, DJ, the setup's there with the stun. Mid-1 getting Sunstrike. Can he get himself out of this? The boat's going to be coming down. Will not keep him alive though. DJ's there with the counterplay. Spike Carapace will catch out Mid-1. They get that Kunkka kill as Fnatic are finally able to get themselves their own first kill on the map.
Much needed. Yeah, the thing is that you look at Fnatic and they actually, the thing that's hurting them so much is they have these weak lane supports. Right? Like Crystal Maiden, you can throw out your Crystal Nova as your reckless, but look what's happening. He gets Blood Rage and just destroyed immediately.
Instantly gone.
Same thing with DJ in the top lane. Like Nyx Assassin isn't your traditional like strong laner, so they're getting punished a lot because of that. And yeah, Secret is taking advantage of it perfectly. But now we do see Abed has caught up significantly because of the rotation from Mid-1. He's back up to 36 last hits. He's at that 3K net worth. It's a happy Invoker. And we'll see he is going for the build that we saw yesterday as well.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect from Fnatic. The coordination and the timing.
40 seconds.
That's what they need. These sort of setups, getting Abed in. Same time though, bottom lane, it ain't getting any nicer for MP. Another death.
That time.
Zai is 5-0-1 on this bottom lane.
MP Blood Rage Zai there. So more damage being done to MP there, just gets quickly burst down. And yeah, it is Abed going for the build that we saw yesterday. He's versus a Morphling. He wants to be able to get a Spirit Vessel at an early timing, so he is going for that. First 3 points Exort, and then he goes back for the Wex to be able to make rotations around and be a ganker. And his team needs it desperately, so I think that's another reason why he is doing it. If he wanted to go for maybe the Sunstrike thing, or the Exort build, differently, this is not the game because he has to make space for his team since they are losing quite hard in 3 lanes.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see where MP goes now. He really doesn't want to go back to that bottom lane. He's heading towards the middle. Yeah, he can try and make something happen in the mid lane. The stun from DJ, though, is off the mark. So Mid1 will be able to walk his way back up to the high ground. And unfortunately not be able to lock down Mid1 long enough to allow MP the time to get in range for that rupture.
Secret is so happy. Bottom is abandoned. Zai's able to pressure this tower, get it free, and MP's jungling. Whenever you see your safe lane or jungling at like any time at this, it's still 10 minutes and it's too early for this to be happening. You have to be able to in your laning phase, or in your lane, or making moves around the map. As YapzOr is almost level 6 on the Rubik, getting that Yule Scepter soon. Always finding this place to farm. 105 on the Rubik already.
DJ? Looking for the setup up top.
Got the strength, yeah.
Going to be there in fact Nanisha. Have to go forward. That good push to the side as well, getting the Nyx Assassin in range of that telekinesis from YapzOr.
And now he gets one of the best spells that he could steal in this game. The Nyx stun.
3 points in it as well, so well leveled.
Dire's
Lots of lockdown, lots of extra catch. MP has now sort of found the confidence to head down towards the bottom. It's a little safer now that the tier 1's already gone. Secret are looking to put the pressure on elsewhere. They're hunting.
They had the ward on the high ground there, so they saw him going into the tree lines. Ice. Playing with Puppey a bit here.
Yeah, they try with the torrent. Arbet's coming as well, though. He's looking to go for the counter gang. Has the opening onto Puppey. Cold snap down as well. Reaper's Scythe comes into play before the boat run can maybe offer him some sort of safety. As Puppey's gone for 30. Secret, they're looking for the ward control, but the sentry's down from Fnatic in time. They'll take control of the vision on this part of the map, and the rest of Secret do have to back away. As MP does start to get a bit of space now down on this bottom to try and catch up. But still a big difference, of course, with sort of the comparison on that bottom lane between himself and Zai. Zai, 5.3k net worth, 2k ahead of that Bloodseeker that he was head-to-head with on that bottom lane because of the fact that he did have such a strong lane partner aside him. The players that him and Rubik were able to achieve is Zai.
They're going for a lot of like semi-carry type things though on Fnatic here. You look at Secret and they've got that game-winning hero like the panel was talking about, Morphling. Gotta get big at one point and be able to take over the game. MP's going for Treads Yules. We have the Invoker going for the Quaswex early on, and then it's a Necrophos. It's all these like 3 semi-carry things, so you have to be a bit concerned here. Secret, they have great late game and they're doing excellent already at the start of this game.
Puppey was going to look for a smoke move, maybe get some wards down, but as we saw there, DJ in the neighborhood with a Vendetta was able to put a quick stop to that. Top lane,
stuns.
Immediately bursting down Ice. As you say, one of the best spells at the moment for YapzOr to grab, and that's why. Huge amounts of lockdown, no chance to react. DJ's got his eyes on Puppey, but with the way that Fnatic are behind in these first 13 minutes, it's just not really the follow-up, even with a Sunstrike. You know, this is sort of the power of having supports like the Axe. He's beefy. Sort of a Nyx opening and a Sunstrike at this point, that's not going to kill Puppey.
And it's Puppey too. It's a 5 axe. If you do kill him, it's all right, cool. Puppey wouldn't really care too much. You see, he doesn't actually have to do too much now. Puppey, he did like his laning phase. He just did what he had to do, and now he's just jungling. He's like, now I'm an axe. Now I can just kind of farm a bit. He's stacking some camps as well, it does seem, but he doesn't have too much pressure on him as this axe right now, as we do see Zai hits 10. So experience talent has been acquired. This game he's going to go for that Diffusal with that Dragon Lance. Mana burn going to be very, very nice versus that Necrophos in particular. And it gives him just, solo kill potential. The Diffusal can be nice in those instances when you can just go to like bully people if you're this far ahead.
Spike Carapace there off the Tybring hit. Trying to set up for Arbet and Jabs to come in, but do they have the damage to take down Mid1? Blood right out as well. It should be a good shot at bringing down the Kunkka. Mid1 starts to back away. Zai goes for the time lapse, but it was already ruptured. He's got the Shikuchi to stay in vis. The Tornado from Arbet catches out Kunkka, but there's Puppey. He's able to walk in, get the call onto the 2 of them. MP's trying to run himself away, but the tower hits into him. MP's gone. There'll be a buyback here from Zai, as he looks to make sure the Fnatic don't look to fight any longer. Fnatic, they get out though, so they're able to make the play happen there. They take down 2, they lose 1. Zai brought back as well. DJ able to hold him back there with a Spike Carapace and Impale, gets himself the bouncy rune too. Puppey's there with the wraparound though, so DJ will pay with his life. But considering, sort of the difference and the deficit that Fnatic's at, as a whole, they'll be fine with that one. They got in, they got the kill onto Mid1. Sure, they lost DJ at the end of it, but Zai did have to buy back for that, so it stops sort of Secret getting a huge jump up again in terms of their net worth advantage.
Yeah. I mean, Nisha is still, I mean, the Morphling's still happy during that, of course, the farming. And Puppey got a decent call. I think Puppey even got one more spin off. It could have been a double kill coming out. They could have maybe got the Invoker and the Bloodseeker.
It looked like he didn't get too lucky on the RNG.
Yeah, it could have been very scary there for Fnatic. But yeah, they get mid one kill, and I mean, mid one goes for the Sage build. So he has 1900 HP. This is not easy to bring down. Yeah, I mean, with Nisha farming during all that, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, Fnatic's happy, but Secret, they're not upset about it at all. The most upset thing is that Zai had to buy back. But nice out. Zai is looking for jabs. Quick, easy pickup.
Now he tried to come forward, but Puppey's here as well. They're looking to dive, but Puppey just off the mark there with the Battle Hunger. It might not matter though. I mean, Zai's still diving. The Tornado is actually going to miss here from Abed, but Zai's been ruptured. He will time-lapse to the side. MP is going to be able to finish him there with the help of Abed.
He's down for 70.
He brought back for the earlier mid-fight. Indeed, 65 seconds without it. Up top, Yapzor and DJ going for the 1v1 in the bushes here. As we'll see who wins. DJ trapped in at the moment, I believe. Yapzor using the stolen stun, and Yapzor, he'll win this 1v1.
Steals the stun back too.
Yeah, DJ McGregor getting knocked out there. Top lane, Nisha. Goes forward, looks for Ice, but Ice, he's fine. And Ice, he's getting some space as well up on this top lane. Him and MP starting to catch back up. Abed on his Invoker. This is the problem when you play against Abed Invoker. You might do well in the lane. He's always going to be able to find the farm and get himself back into where he wants to be. He's nearly on par with Nisha on the Morphling. You can't really tell at this point that Abed had a bad lane at all. The kills that he's been involved with, those little sort of rotations and plays around the mid. He's 2-0-4. He's caught well up to mid one.
Mid one has to be careful not to do the Tidebringer.
Don't do the Tidebringer. He did it. And there's the setup. The trap is set by DJ. They've got the damage coming through with the Spirit Vessel and Tornado. Abed's got the kill.
This is a
second time that's worked out.
Second time it's worked out in this series as well. Just the cleave. The cleave is their downfall right now versus this Nyx Assassin. Perfect setup there again by DJ. And Abed, you know, we were mentioning how he is the Quas Wex build, but he's already now finished up that Wex. It's maxed out, and he's going to be getting closer and closer to that Aghanim, so he has that scaling potential. You know, we're mentioning Secret's late game is really, really nice. Now with the Invoker getting these very, very quick levels coming toward him, that's where he's going to get that ability to be able to get that big scaler.
Not again. Oh, he's down. Zai. More kills to the tally.
Ooh, MP is having a rough one.
There's the Courier as well. Rest in peace for Fnatic. This Abed Invoker, it's scary. Sunstrike comes out, gives him vision of the TP coming in, he knows what's up. DJ might be in trouble. That's why Carapace will have him against the Tidebringer, but TPs are coming through. Tornado comes out into Puppey, but DJ, he's deep and he's down.
Oh, and Yapzor securing it with a Fade Ball. A classic. As they get the deny as well.
As the game goes on, they have got very good sort of synergy in terms of team fight with Abed. A good Tornado into a Blood Bright could cause a lot of issues. Already we have seen Zai, you know, he's had a fantastic time, but we've seen sort of the potential with the Rupture still to mess with him. Yeah, he's got to be careful how he utilizes the time lapse. Will still take the damage, of course. If within that certain range.
Nisha, and they have that safe lane ward. He instantly sees Abed start to play a little bit more defensive. That's probably the only thing he has to worry about is that Spirit Vessel that can come out. Yeah. Tornado off the mark in mid again.
Zai. Spotted out here, DJ.
Gets the Carapace.
I mean, this is the beautiful play here with the Nyx Assassin. It makes the life of a Weaver very, very hard. Top lane to get the call onto Ice. He was able to get the Ghost Shroud off, starts to walk it away. The dunk, it comes just in time for Puppey. He's able to get the kill. Jabs goes for the Freezing Field, stunned immediately by Nisha. Another dunk for Puppey as he'll get himself the double kill.
Oh, okay. I was like, that looked like it killed him from like half HP. I was like, oh, okay, he's level 12 at least on the Axe, so it makes a little more sense. But poor Jabs. As a 740 HP Crystal Maiden getting dunked from half HP through 25 threshold. Mid, absolutely.
Combo hit from Abed, DJ. Stun comes down, more money into the bank for Abed and DJ. These lads, I mean, the two of them, we've seen some, you know, in pretty much all of the games of Fnatic, there's sort of synergy between these two in terms of the plays that they can make. The way we've seen them sort of play around this mid lane, which did start off as a very tough lane for Abed. It's turned everything around. You know, Abed's ahead now. He's going to make good timing on the Aghanim Scepter.
Yep. Level 15 too. So he's got all those points. He's getting those points inside of his other things. He actually went for getting both of his talents. We do see that now more because the level 15 talent, that cold snap one, it's ridiculous. That minus 12-second cooldown makes the hero a different monster. You always have it up in. You have it like up multiple times in each team fight rather than just once.
think as we've seen as well, you know, DJ, I mean, pretty much every game that DJ's playing the Nyx Assassin is going to be an issue, but there's a lot of things, you know, some of these calls out to be careful of. Sure, Zai's ahead, but playing Weaver against a Nyx Assassin, you've got to be so careful because it's very easy to trip Zai up with the Spike Carapace. Top lane, Abed, the setup comes through. They've got a Delta Split as Secret of mid one. He'll head towards the front lines, but DJ, he's coming in as well. If they even need his presence to find the kill onto mid one, they don't. DJ's already seeing if he can hunt for a second kill. He's going straight towards the back line. Secret, they have to get out of it. A sentry's down, so they are prepared. DJ, he gets the Spike Carapace out though in time. The Blood Right, is he going to catch Puppey at one? Puppey's out of range. He'll stand his ground for now. This Puppey looks to be okay, maybe not as Abed. He'll find the Tornado, he's leading in for this one. Yapzor is invis to the sideline. Can Yapzor do anything to save Puppey? The Spirit Vessel stopping the heal here from the Shrine, meaning the Fnatic, they can take down a second and get the space to push onto this tier 1 tower top.
What a Tornado. Just get perfect division, and they actually lined up like in the exact AoE. It seemed that it would connect on all three of them.
Radiant's middle tower.
Still 5k for Secret though, but they are going to be able to now get a pretty big for Fnatic is be getting that fight win and also getting some more map control from getting this tower.
I mean, it is, and it's the fact that that lead is slipping for Secret.
Sure is.
We remember the start that MP was having. He's now up there, you know, confidently holding hands with Ice and Abed. This Bloodseeker may have been bullied by Zai at the start, but he's really closing that gap as Fnatic start to make the plays. They may be behind in kills and net worth, but they're closing that gap slowly but surely. Abed getting scarier and scarier. This is all, of course, pre-Aghanim Scepter on the Invoker. You can only expect to see more magic happen from this man.
Double damage.
Yeah, that's the big good thing for Fnatic is, great levels coming out. They're catching up MT, MP. While we look at Secret, Nisha's been mostly uncontested this game as the Morphling, so he's still having an excellent time. Going to be
hasn't been getting too involved, so that is going to be the thing when we really see the Morphling turn up to the fight. I mean, Secret, as you can see, they've got 20 kills. Nisha's 3-1-3. Only been involved in 6 of them, which is as it should be at this stage, because you are building up this Morph, you're getting him this Lincoln Sphere, and then, as we say, if Nisha can pull off the plays, get sort of those clutch steals and be able to turn fights around, it's going to be tricky for Fnatic to kill him unless they can sort of get the initial jump, get sort of DJ maybe to catch him out with a Spike Carapace before he starts to morph.
The good thing is too is that the Lincolns doesn't block the Nyx stun. That's the other big thing too, is that they can still try to set up for the kills with the Nyx, most importantly versus the Morphling once he has the Lincolns. I'm curious. I'm looking forward to see since we have Rubik and Morphling on the same team. That's true. Right? He can turn Nyx. They can have like a Nyx stun, another Nyx stun, and then we could see a lot of fun things coming out here. As it looks like Zai does have the Diffusal finish, kind of go for a BKB next, has the Mana Break talent plus Diffusal, so Necrophos has to, couple hits on Ice, and he has to watch out for his mana pool.
Quick play here from Abed. He'll drop the meat ball down in the mid lane, gives sort of a sense of security to Secret. They're like, the Invoker's, he's chilling out mid. No, he's moving around with Smoke Gang. Puppey does jump in, goes for the call onto the CM, but DJ and Abed, they'll now reveal themselves. Secret do have good numbers coming in though. The bugs are out onto Abed. He has the Shrine to heal him up. TP's coming in as well from Ice. Abed, can he keep himself alive or he can't? He'll fall. They get the Invoker kill, Secret. As Fnatic tried to make a smoke play, but Secret were more than prepared. Puppey jumping forward, looking for another call. Doesn't actually catch onto anyone. DJ goes with the stun on the side, but it's mistimed. Zai's able to time-lapse, get himself out of range of the Blood Right. And Secret, they're still pretty healthy as a full 5. They can turn burst down another as Nisha comes into the fight. Zai will find Ice as he picks up a double kill on the Weaver, and that was a gank turn very bad for Fnatic. They felt that they had the ability to fight in the jungle, but it seemed like they weren't prepared for Secret to just have the full lineup right there ready to turn.
And there was a lot of spells missed in that fight too. Like Puppey blinked in, he hesitated on his axe call, caught nobody, but most of that, as we see the Observer pointing out, of course, is that ward that they placed on the medium camp, so Puppey can get the initial jump to start that engagement. And I think also, I want to say MP blood raged Ice there when he walked in at the end, so he died incredibly fast versus what Secret had. But this axe, Blink Dagger on a 5 axe, look at this, he's just constantly being able to find these pickoffs. Puppey.
He's getting a lot done. 3-2-9 this game, Puppey. The support axe certainly coming into play.
They have to try to get, Fnatic has to try to get the jump on this Kunkka before he gets bowed off. If the bow comes out in the fight, it seems so hard for Fnatic to really be able to get anything as Sunstrike.
Ooh, actually off the mark.
Off the mark.
The Spirit Vessel comes out, but Yapzor's able to remove it with the Yule Scepter. Mid one comes in with a TP, a Tornado comes through, it's not going to catch onto Yapzor. as Yapsor is being hunted by DJ. The stun is going to miss. The spike carapace does bring Yapsor down though. He pops the stick charges and Yapsor will survive.
That is...
As a very rare misplay from Abed, as he was just slightly too far north with that Sunstrike.
I thought it was going to miss too, but I was like, usually, sometimes it looks like that, but missing a Sunstrike on a stun target, costing DJ's life. But now Yapsor does die.
Yeah, rare mistake there from Abed, but indeed it does die at the end of the day.
Was that his secondary strike? What killed him? What killed him? I actually didn't see what killed him at the end there.
So Nisha, Lincoln Sphere, 1100 gold. Continue to build up, still sitting confident at the top of the net worth. We'll see this replay again. Maybe we'll get to these towards the end as well, as I say, did finally fall somehow. But this cute little play to begin with, Yapsor staying alive,
dodged the tornado,
everything.
And then this one too. He hides in the tree lines and then jumps out at the last second. That was pretty beautiful.
He causes his own demise there with the spike carapace, but indeed so not enough.
I think he gets Sunstriked afterwards.
Second Sunstrike, it must be.
I think it must have been.
Yeah.
Abed got the kill, so. Is that or some like super far distance tornado? I was looking down bottom. Apologies.
24-12. Secret still with a significant lead, but Abed, he's hitting those iron timings. And so is MP. MP is on par with him. Ice as well. They've got that strong tricore in a good position, but it's just sort of what we're seeing in terms of Secret supports now. Puppey on this Axe, Yaps on this Rubik, they're getting a lot done in the fights.
Yeah, and Nisha's massive too, to be honest.
Yeah. They've got so much setup, so much catch. It's DJ, he's going to get jumped. Puppey there with a chain disable, Nisha there with the damage. DJ found in the middle lane.
Could they consider trying to go for a Roche here? They have Bugs and they have a Morphling who hits really hard. Yep, they're going to try for it here with the Nyx down. That's 35 seconds.
Let's see if they can get towards the pit Fnatic. They do have the combo up and ready from the Invoker. As this, I don't know if Secret can they really get away with this? I mean, they take it quite quick with the physical damage from Zai and Nisha.
It's kind of safe here. This Nyx dead. Puppey's jumping in. They're going to get a kill. Now it's 3v5.
The Tornado's already going to be used outside of the pit here. Buyback comes out immediately from Jabs. They're looking to fight this, but the boat combo from mid one comes down. Will be dodged by the Yule Scepter as Ice. He's up in the sky. Quick Ghost Round and a blink back up to the high ground will keep him safe. So Fnatic, they've managed to get Secret out of the pit. They'll kill off Puppey as he's ruptured and can only hold his position. So Secret maybe getting a little ahead of themselves. They're trying for the Roshan. They'll buy back on Puppey.
They want to be able to try to take this fight anyway.
But look at this wraparound coming from Fnatic. They smoke up immediately. They know the buyback's coming. They know that he's TP to the shrine. They can go for this wraparound, have the high ground advantage.
Secret's doing the same thing, though. They smoked and they're looking for their own play to try to catch them from behind, too. Look at the line that's been drawn. Both teams having the same idea here.
You've got to feel surely Secret know that Fnatic's likely to be up here. Are they going to head back in this direction and get caught out by Fnatic being on the high ground? DJ is ready to look for the lead in.
Just trying to keep
across the river, they'll see Puppey. Puppey's able to get the jump, but he doesn't get the call. Doesn't manage to catch anyone immediately. The cold snap, Spirit Vessel's down. Puppey's in trouble. Yapsor with the stun. He gets two. The boat comes down. Secret, they've lost Puppey. Nisha getting stunned up by this spike carapace. He's starting to morph into Strafe. Can he keep himself alive? He can't. Abed with the meatball. It's enough damage. And Fnatic, they've found two. Nisha buys back, but mid one, he's ruptured. He can't move. They've lost Kunkka as Fnatic. With the outplay, both teams trying to make the next level move there with that rotation, but Fnatic coming from behind. Abed's got the perfect angle. DJ's there with a setup, does lose his life. Secret will be able to strike back and take down another support as Jabs does fall. But that lead from Secret going away a little bit now, just down to 5k. Can Secret really try for the roast? They're looking at it, but without mid-one, without Puppey, it's hard. Abed's still alive, so's MP and Ice. The three cores of Fnatic. Secret can't go for that Roche.
Secret needs BKBs in order to take the fights now. MP had his there, so he is a lot more protected. He probably would have gone down there, but Nisha unable to really take these fights. He gets hit by one, I think he got, was it a Carapace or a Nyx stun? It was one of the two there. Then he gets hit by the EMP, and he's out of the fight.
Yeah.
A Morphling with 0 mana in these fights, it's so hard for him to really like move back and forth. He gets Spirit Vesseled afterwards. He's in a lot of trouble.
It really is. The BKBs, that's what Secret's got to look towards, even on heroes like the Morph at this point.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, each and every time, they've got very good disable Fnatic, and of course, very good follow-up damage for these team fights. Any time that Secret has sort of held pretty close together.
Puppey also, of course, jumping in, not able to get anybody caught with that initial jump through was really, really costly for Secret too.
Coins for me.
It's bounty runes. Secret will be able to grab themselves a couple. 2 for 2 on the bounty runes coming into the 30-minute mark. Secret still with that lead. But Fnatic showing us sort of in these team fights that they can certainly show us fights, and it's hard to really tell that they're a team that is behind at the moment with the way that they can pull off these combos.
Mid one's really gotten slowed down a ton in these last several moments. Down to, he's actually on the bottom side of the net worth now, 10,000 for him. I mean, he had that excellent start, but just having to expend the buyback or like running through the fights early really costing him. Now he has BKB.
Yeah, this is where we're really going to see the fight difficulty step up for Fnatic. There's BKB on side, BKB on mid one. I think Niche is less than 1,000 gold away from his own.
I see Puppey with that ward. Puppey.
Dragon they go. Puppey trying to get out of the blood, right? Won't be able to. The Spirit Vessel, the Cold Snap holding him down. Abed gets the kill, but Secret, they're ready to strike back. Mid one comes in with the BKB. Will find jabs. Telekinesis there onto DJ. DJ's got the Spike Carapace. The BKB still up for mid one, so will continue to punch into DJ. DJ gets back towards Abed and Ice actually jumping forward. Can they bring down mid one low enough to go for a Reaper side kill there? That's the question he'll try, but I believe the run's on him, and indeed it is, so mid one will not die. Has enough damage resistance to get back up to the high ground. Abed tries for a tornado play onto Zai, but Zai's on top of him. Abed's trying to get in and take down mid one. Abed will fall. He may have just done enough to bring down mid one with him, and he has, but overall Nisha picking apart the back lines gets them the team wipe as Secret back on top, taking the team fight, and now they can certainly look towards Roshan. Nobody alive on Fnatic.
That was really well played there by Nisha and YapzOr. Mid one also, of course, he got the boat off before he gets, so they had to commit so much to actually kill him. That Nisha, he turned into the Invoker. He, as soon as Necrophos popped Ghost Shroud, he got a tornado that actually clips the Necro, also catches the Invoker. Then he's able to finish up the Necrophos. He turns back into the Invoker. He has a Cold Snap, gets follow-up trade kills, and they get a big advantage coming out of them. Getting the Roche 2 now, 8K.
YapzOr. Telekinesis into the stun. Nisha comes forward. YapzOr says, still my kill. He'll find himself jabs. Secret very much back far on top now. 10k advantage. Pushing into the base even as well, forcing the fortification out from Fnatic.
That was such a huge fight for Secret. I mean, yeah, mid one, sure, he's starting to fall behind in that net worth, but YapzOr, he is the Rubik, and we know what YapzOr can do once he starts doing this. He's 8-2-16 already on this, and he's getting closer and closer toward an Aghanims.
And it's really what you mentioned before, these fights just to be so chaotic with the Morphling and Rubik being on Secret's side. There's just so much that they can throw back at Fnatic as DJ caught out by the sentry placement from Secret.
YapzOr again in the right place at the right time. Gets that instant lift, 9-2-16. And I mean, he might actually surpass mid one in net worth in this game. He's getting dangerously close. Has the Vendetta stolen now too, so he can play off the map and look to get that instant grab, instant lift off onto a hero, which would be excellent for them to start the fight. Fnatic has to be careful when they are man down right now. They're definitely on the back foot versus this Aegis as well.
Secret looking for the wraparound here, behind that tier 2 tower in the top lane. Fnatic not showing though, Ice. Hidden in the trees. Jumping forward, Ice will show himself with the blink back. Jabs getting dragged back into this though by YapzOr. He'll get up to the high ground, the boat comes down. We'll find Jabs. Jabs gone. Another death for the Crystal Maiden, and Secret have the creep wave moving in on the top lane. They can look to take the tier 2.
I mean, they feel great. They've got the triple BKBs on Secret. It's like, how can they actually lose a fight now versus what Fnatic has? It's extremely difficult. Like Invoker's biggest downfall is when you are playing versus that triple BKB on course, and yeah, Secret has it now.
They've got to somehow force these BKB charges out, disengage, and then get back in with the combo.
Exactly.
It's so hard to do. They may have to throw away lives and sort of a chance to try and make that happen. This top tier 3 tower is gone. Nisha, he's onto the barracks. What can they do in terms of a setup? DJ does find the stun combo. The Reaper Scythe is down. Zai will be gone. Dead for 135 seconds, but it cost them MP's life. Quick zap forward from Nisha, really wanting to finish off these racks. Can he actually do it? He's popping the BKB for this. Jump forward from Puppey, gets the call onto DJ. Nisha with the right clicks, takes down DJ. DJ buys back immediately, but Ice, he's gone as well. He's going to have to buy back if he wants to get into the fight. So triple kill for Nisha, ultra kill for Nisha. As 3 dead on Fnatic, no buyback from Mystery. The torrent's there onto DJ. Nisha getting in position, he'll get juiced up. They want to give him that rampage, and they will. Nisha claims the rampage. As Secret storming the base, Fnatic, they'll just tap out. GG is called.
Look at the damage done in that last fight by Nisha. Total damage in the fight from both sides was 16,000. Nisha did 10,000 damage in that fight. He also got blood raged by YapzOr during that engagement and throughout the entire thing too. So he was just hitting them so hard, just trucking through. And it looked like a close game, quickly cleaned up by